welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Kay Beaumont and I am trying to lose weight. Oh my gosh. If you are old here, then good for you and thanks for coming back. So, yeah, like, subscribe, all of that gubbins. We will crack on with weigh-in. It is now, she says banging on her Fitbit. I don't like this Fitbit anymore. I really hope that my birthday brings me something that isn't a Fitbit. So, 8:57 at night. I'm just about to have tea and I have been to my fat club, otherwise known as Slimming World, which is a UK based slimming clubby thing, and I have managed to maintain all over again. But what can you expect? Saturday I went off plan. I did 37 sins, or went off plan quite a lot. Only little things, like nothing. I didn't sit there eating ice cream or glug a bottle of wine, nothing like that at all. It was just little things like I have some new crisps which I really like. Now these are only 4.5 sins, but it also, where did I get these from? Can't remember, Aldi or Lidl, one or the other. It also unfortunately meant, because they come in a 6-pack, that I ate 4 of them because I'm not following the Bet diet rules that I have, which is only have in the house what you plan to eat. So I went off plan. And then last night, 4 slices of this went in, and it just went on and on and on. Like every day, just going over. Like Saturday and Sunday were the worst days. Monday was fine. Tuesday was fine. Yesterday was awful, and it's just tipped the balance. So how to get a good week? Well, we were talking about this in group, and I was saying, well, maybe I just need to do it one meal at a time. So tonight's meal, which I am cooking whilst I've just scoffed a pink lady, is salmon with mushrooms and tomatoes, and then I'm just doing some potatoes. I was going to do some Slimming World potatoes, but actually I don't think I can be bothered. It's just so late at night. I'm absolutely shattered and I am racing towards 2 big things. On Sunday it is my birthday, and next week I have annual leave nearly all week. I've got to do a couple of things for work, and that's it. I've got to get ready for my revalidation. If you're a UK nurse, you have to revalidate every 3 years. So I have to do that, and I also have some work to do at the clinic that I work in as well. So yeah, got a little bit of stuff to do, but certainly nowhere near what it has been like since Easter. A lot of my holidays got cancelled at Easter because of COVID-19. So I have been bumbling along, and it has been fairly stressy, to be fair. It's been fairly stressy. It's just been one of those things. There's a lot of people out there that are all vying for a little bit of what can be given to them, and it's very, very difficult. So, well, that's that. It's just stress. It's work-based stress, so I'll go that way. I've been staying up late at night to get the things done that I want to get done, and that hasn't been helpful. So I have got an hour to eat this and get myself ready for bed and get into bed. I need a sleep schedule, because if my sleeping doesn't work, nothing works. I did do quite a lot of logging last week, not vlogging, logging my food, and that did show me where I was going wrong. But by day before yesterday, I'd stopped logging. I was just like, oh, I just can't be bothered. I was just logging bad news after bad news, so what was the point? Yeah, but I still feel quite okay. I've got that 7 weeks for £8, or is it 6 weeks for 6 weeks for £8. I want to lose £3 this week to make up for the last 3 weeks where I just seem to be up and down, up and down, up and down. And that's my plan. I need to get going. I've got 32 days until I go off to Disney. Yay! It has been tricky, as we've had some childcare issues. So the littlest one has gone back to his childcare provider, which is fantastic news for me, it's just felt quite stressy having to drop him off. It's his school holidays and I've had to drop him off there, and he just feels that he thinks he's 42 and I'm like, no, you can't stay at home, you'll burn the house down. And then I've been running between A and B. I've been coming home just the last couple of days at lunchtime to try and make sure that my eldest is up and about, fed and watered, because although she's old enough, left to her own devices, she just sleep all day. She's got teenage sleeping sickness. That's what happens to teenagers. So yeah, I've got some productivity issues in that I'm trying to cram 48 hours into 24, and it's just going to have to take a breath and calm down. So I've stored up a lot of things to do over the weekend, the first 3 or 4 days of my holiday, but then after that I'm totally done. Couldn't have done this week without certain people, couldn't have done it without my childcare provider, so thank you very much, Fiona, you're amazing. Couldn't have done it without my dad, who actually came. He's been shielding all this time, and then one of the first things he does is he comes in and looks after the kids for a couple of hours, just because otherwise it's such a long day for them. And also, like, my husband's been fantastic. He did all that cooking for me, and then I ruined it with snacking. But it was lovely to have such really, really nice meals, and it will continue just on a lesser base. But yeah, I had to cook tea last night. We had, what did we have? Bacon, egg and beans. So it wasn't hard. I was like, oh yes, I feel sorry for me having to cook. But at least it was Slimming World friendly, which, you know, makes a change from the rest of the week. Some people, when they go to fat clubs, so Slimming World, Weight Watchers, Rosemary Connolly, whatever you're doing, will use their weigh day as a treat day. Well, as I was walking around the shops tonight, I had to get some milk for the children, and as I was walking around the shops, I did look at the treats. I picked up some treats for them that I don't eat, but I went around the shops and I just thought, well, I could, and then I just thought, you know what, you haven't done anything food-wise to deserve a treat. When you have managed to lose a pound or two, then you can think about it, but right now it's just not worth it. And that's how I think on a Thursday, because that's my weigh-in day. Whether I'll think like this on Saturday when it's my birthday, now there's a question. It's highly unlikely. You know, if there's a Y in the day, I tend to cock it up. But I will try my best, and I'll be on MyFitnessPal. So if you're a member of MyFitnessPal, you can join with me. I'll put the link down below, and you can also follow me on Insta, because I'm going to do quite a lot of shots of meals and things, I think, this week. So that's the Slay Like Bouquet. I'm really looking forward to next week. I'm just looking forward to getting back on it. I just want on it. If I can just get a few days and get it under my belt and not cock up in the first 48 to 72 hours, then I might have cracked it. So, big deep breath. Knowing that there'll be no work stress this time next week. It will be all gone. Will be fantastic. And you can check in with me next week to see if that's actually the case. I will be putting up a video about my prezzies, because there's a lot coming that'll be Mickey Mouse Disney orientated, but I won't be doing that until the week after next. So when I put on my last video that I was doing a Mickey haul this weekend, I'm not doing a Mickey haul this weekend. I have delayed that for 1 week. This weekend I'll be putting on a different mask type. So I'll be doing a sewing video. I'm very new to sewing. I have never used a sewing machine for like decades and decades and decades before this last 3 months, and I think I'm pretty pleased with my stuff, actually. So what I'll do is I'll go and get my mask, so hang on there. As you'll actually see being made. I don't think I've got this one on video, but I do have the Potter one. So as you can see, isn't that cute? And it's very, very pink to match my very pink glasses and my very pink top, and I've even got pink shoes on. And then this one, which is the Potter mask that I've recently made, which is also a little bit fabulous. So yeah, those are the two masks I've made. They can go back into the wash. That's it. I'm all done for this week. Thank you so much for coming and joining me, and I will see you next time. Bye.